Hey guys, Facebook up. Um, back for the second part of the tutorial, which I am hopefully going to make shorter for you guys. I'm pretty sure where we left off in the last one, I showed you how sort made how it arranged the array, the variables in the arrays to which one's closest, and blah 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 blah. Anyway, now what I am going to start with is the second part of the script, which is actually what does it. Now, in order to save time, I'm just going to scrap that script. Why? Because I figured that typing it was taking long, and I had I've only ran the script once, so I had to mentally go through it over my head real quick while I was trying to talk about it, and I don't code like that, so sorry. But anyways, this way we have the script completely there, and Minesweeper is not responding. Don't save. Okay. So what I did is I commented. If you guys will notice, I commented this out. Why did I comment that out? Because that was all script above, which basically all it did was randomly click on a spot and then move the mouse to all the positions and did absolutely nothing else from there. Now, before I get you guys started, I'm going to tell you how I arranged this script to work. First off, instead of manually typing in the numbers, I assigned constants to the height and width, which, if you'll remember, were the coordinates of the box are basically this, which we found using color picker. If you guys are wondering, it is a color that I found using ACA of the 2, and it's a tolerance of 13, and I'll go through that in the tutorial too if you want me to. Actually, I will, since this one hopefully will be shorter. Um, alright. Instead of random x and random y, or ran x, ran y, I use tmpx. And I actually code this part out on the doorstep, so that's why I had really horrible. It was supposed to stand for temporary. Anyways, you'll see basically the same. Think this is a 29, this is a 193, this is a 29, this is 193. And then I move the mouse to that position, and then I click. Ignore that. I don't really get how click mouse works. Basically, I'm pretty sure click mouse, you can just give it any coordinates you want, and it'll just click. Because if you'll see right here, that is not where it should be clicking, but it clicks to wherever the mouse was. So, I don't know. It works weird. You won't be using it in a RuneScape script anyways. So, next I do this. Now this is where the logic came in. Let me explain to you the logic real quick. What I did was I told it to find a color spiral tolerance. Now, I only need to find one thing because what I'm trying to do, okay, I clicked on nothing. Or let's say I clicked right here. What I'm planning to do is I'm going to make a little box around right here, okay? And I'm going to, in that little box, search for the one color. And if it is found, then I know I clicked on a 1. I'm going to make that box by taking the mouse coordinates of where I clicked and subtracting them by 17. So I take the temporary X. As you guys can see also right here, this is where it's in. I'll take the temporary X, which was giving a random range between 29 and 193, and it clicked right here. And then I'm going to subtract it by 17, which will make it go here, and then I'll subtract the temporary Y by 17, which will make it go up here. This will give us 1 point of the box. And then next, we'd go back to the center. We'd add 17 to the Y, or well, add 17 to the X would be here, and then add 17 to the Y, and there. Our box, instead of originally, which was up here as 93, 93, 190, or 29, 29, 193, 193, which searched this entire area, I'm going to be taking where I clicked and searching in a small area to find the color. I could actually probably even make that smaller since the color we're looking for, we really don't have to be looking. And let's say if we found the color down here, we might accidentally, get it in there. And we don't want that. However, for the quick sake, 17 worked for me. How did I find 17? I used it just the way I did. I went to color picker, found a box. Actually, I think I used the top box. That way I know 29, 29. Oh, right. Sorry, guys. Should probably do this. And 29, 29. Okay. And then I went to the other side to 48, 48. Yeah, 48, 48 is good. And of course, 29 minus 48, 19. Okay, so I obviously in this script used maybe like 47. I think yeah, so when I first made the script, I did 46 maybe even. I don't know, I must have been really off, but whatever. That's just what I found the first time I wrote the script. And let me explain it here. So first off, you'll realize we no longer need to store it in an array because we're only looking for one thing. And the big part to this isn't the array, but it searches for the blue color, which is the number 1, and then it searches the TMPX, which is where we clicked, and we minus 17 to make a box around it, because that's how if you guys don't understand this part, just comment on the post and I'll try and explain it better. This is the best I can explain it, talking and not thinking about it, because like I said, I'm freeballing this, and that's just what's come up to my head. That's just how I think through it, and it makes sense to me, but it may not make sense to you, and that's what I'm trying to do. Anyways, so I'll run the script real quick. That was actually really weird because it looked like it clicked right here, or oh wait, no, never mind, I just moved my mouse. Yeah, so it probably clicked right here, and then once I touched the keypad, it moved over here. But you'll see here, it clicked here. Then if we look down here, you clicked a 1. Guess what? I clicked a 1. How did it realize that? Because once it clicked here, then I told it to search for an area of a box around it, and it found a 1. No, okay, it clicked on a 1 again. Well, that really sucks. And this game hates me. Clicked on a 1 again. Clicked on nothing. TPA. TPA. If you guys are doing this, it's because this script worked flawlessly while I was in the car, and now it's working almost nothing. So let's try this. Okay, there. Now I clicked there. I shortened it a little bit. See right here, I clicked, and it found nothing. So it said I clicked nothing, which I did, finally. And now it said I clicked the 1, which that's on the 1. So give it. Now it says I clicked nothing, but I did click a 2. However, if you guys will see in here, I don't have the code for 2. However, I could easily implement it because up here I have the 2 code. All I would have to do is I would basically copy this and paste it. And I mean, don't do that. Add the else statements and such. And I'd change the tolerance to 13 and this to 2. But now while I'm on it, for those who maybe don't get ACA so much, just go and find the 2 real quick. Now the 2 or the 1, we had to be very precise because of the fact that there was so many blue colors. The 2 we don't have to be so nitpicky about. Why? Because it's really the only green color, maybe up in 6 and 7. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they get purple. Ignoring the flowers in the background, you'll see that I actually got a different result this time. You know, it'll probably happen. I think last time I chose a lot less colors, and I got a tolerance of 43, which is kind of big, but you know, it's not RuneScape where they change the colors and such. I mean, or the so close colors are very different colors. So you probably would actually, if I were doing this, I would actually, you know, make the colors, you know, closer. I got a really good result with one of mine. That I chose a gray color. That was probably why. You guys hopefully get the gist though. So I'll go dark green and then a light green, mark the best color. So there, you know, you get enough. You get a lot of the 2. You know, I got this. This is my best color, and this is a 10. Which so if I were to implement this into my script, I would then just go up here. You know, I'd change this to that and make the tolerance 10. And that actually might be better than my script since it was a lower time. I don't really know. Anyways, I hope you guys kind of get what happened. Really, I just wanted to show you, you know, how in this tutorial, I just really wanted to try and explain the fine color tolerance as I understand it, which if it's not right, then someone, by all means, please take this video tutorial down because I don't want to be screwing other people up. But I hope that this sheds some light to you guys and that you guys can go out there and make productful scripts, not just being fed how to make a RuneScape script, but you know, how the language works from, once again, my very little understanding of the language. And I don't know if Simba writes pure Pascal or whatever. Honestly, I've never even looked at a Pascal tutorial except for on these forums. So overall, yeah. If any more advanced members caught anything I did wrong, which I'm sure I did a lot of stuff wrong, or maybe uh, explain something very wrong, because once again, I'm 2 days into knowing this language. So just please correct me if you find a problem with it, and that'll be great. So, see you later.